guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Renee for those who do not know me yet, and welcome, and to those who have been here before and you're returning, thank you for coming back. I love you. Mwah. So anyways, today I want to talk about the Dream Academy results, and I feel like I should start talking about these things as they're progressing and not literally at the end. And also, y'all, Singles Inferno was coming back out December 14th, I think. Something like that. Anyways, it's coming back. So be sure to check back in when it does, because y'all know I'm going to talk about it. I always have something to say about that show. But anyways, that's getting off topic. There's something on my leg. Get off of me, please. Yeah, we're going to talk about Dream Academy today. So before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell. And let's get into the video. Okay, so first, I just want to talk about the results. It's actually not what I expected at all. Because you know what? I thought it was going to be Sophia and Laura for sure. Samara, Ezrealia, and then Daniela for sure. And then I felt like I thought they were going to do Emily just because they needed different races and ethnicities. So I thought they were going to do either Emily or Manon. I didn't think they were going to pick Manon though, because she's so different. But as the results are, it's Manon, Sophia and Laura, of course, Megan, Daniela, I'm missing one, Yunche. So that's our 6. And a lot of people are mad because 3 of the 6 are from the USA. But we have to think about their race and their ethnicity. They're not yeah, they're American, but Laura's Indian. Megan or Daniela, I can't remember. I think it's Megan. She's white and Asian. I don't know what Asian though. And I don't know what Daniela is. But yeah. Okay. But yeah. So just the choice of girls really confused me. And why I thought they were going to do Samara is because she's been at the top of the list forever. She's always at the top of the fan picks, because she has a lot of fans in of course our home country. And then I don't know, I just feel like she was just popular. But she did have that controversy going on, which I feel like low-key may have affected her chances a lot. So, but Ezrealia, I thought she was gonna be picked just because she is a good dancer and she's a good singer, but I feel like she's not giving chances to really show off her vocals. She's always really softly singing. So I felt like maybe that was it. I think there was growth, but there wasn't a lot of growth that happened with her. As for Manon, there was a lot of growth with her. From the first time that we seen her, they literally were I don't know, I can't remember, but they didn't really like her, but they liked her. But here's my thing with Manon. I like her. I feel like she's the Felix of this group. Because Felix has such a different voice register. He's so low. And I feel like Manon, she also has that low voice register, which I think it's so ooh, different, unique. It's good to have different levels and stuff, you know? Yeah. I feel like Daniela and Megan, they can sing, but it's not the other girls where they feel they've been singing for years and years and years on. I feel like Daniela and Megan are going to be the main dancers. The main dancers. I don't know who to compare them to. The J-Hope, the Jimin, the JK, the Yeonjin, the Lisa. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be the main dancers, because they literally can dance so well. And I feel like they're always doing the like just yeah. I'm gonna do my ranking of all the girls, like all 20 of them. My sister's in the shower, so ignore like the bath running. But anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna give like my ranking for like all 20 girls, and then who I thought was going to, not who I thought, but who I wanted to debut. And then I guess the video will be over. I'll have some final thoughts and we'll conclude it. Yeah. Now, my ranking isn't to like bully any of the girls or say like they're untalented or anything like that. It's just based off like what we got to see over the span of like all the videos. And I didn't go and watch like any of their like videos separate to like the challenges. I only watched the challenges because that's all I had time for. I was too lazy to actually go in and start doing some digging on the girls and stuff. So yeah, we're just ranking it off of what I seen in the challenges and stuff. And I'm not basing this on looks or anything. It's purely based off like singing and dancing abilities and stage presence, and also what I like to hear and see as like a viewer. Because after hearing Girls Don't Like and Dirty Water, first of all, those need to be on Apple Music or something, because I'm tired of listening to it on YouTube. But after listening to those, I'm gonna be a fan. Even though I know the groups are like mixed, I still get the vibe. Like, you know. Anyways, let's get into my ranking. So in the last place, I'm gonna just say that because I'm trying to say 20, yeah. So in the last place, I have, now I'm sorry, I don't want to mess up names, but I feel like I might. Yeah. In last place, I have Adelaide, but it's really because we never really got to see a lot of her. Like, all she did was dance in the first challenge, and then we're like, you gotta go, we don't want you here no more. But I thought she had really good stage presence in dancing. Like, I don't know, I didn't hear her sing, but I was like, oh, this girl can dance. But then they literally cut her out, and I was like, oh, well, never mind, you're going home. And next, I have Brooklyn. It's not saying like she's untalented, I just don't like the sound of her voice. It felt like really like high pitched at times, and I just didn't like it. Next, I have Carly, and I didn't want to put her here because I kind of liked Carly, but she was a good stationary singer. But like in the one challenge where they had to sing and dance, you can tell like she wasn't like ready for this. Like, she didn't have a lot of like stamina in like her lungs to like do two things at once. Like, she couldn't like do it. Like, and we heard and seen it, and I felt so bad. Like, you have so many people judging you like over the world on like these little things, and I'm one of them. I'm literally making a video about it. I feel so bad, but this girl can sing, and she can dance. It's just doing it simultaneously she struggled with, which they were looking for people who already had that ability, that talent, which I think they did get that in the end. But this is just where we're at in the challenge. We're in the beginning still, where they're just like cutting people to just chop chop chop. Anyways, next girl. Next, I have Lexi. She can sing, and I thought she lacked stage presence because she kind of just blended and faded into the back a lot for me. And yeah, so I have her in 2019, 18, and 17th place. Next, I have Elia, which she has such a lovely voice when she's stationary, but when she started dancing and singing simultaneously, that's where she started to like struggle a bit, and you can tell her breathing, and like you can hear her breathing in the mic. But I feel like with training she'll be fine. I feel like with a lot of training, the girls, like all the girls that got eliminated, I feel like they just need just that little bit of training. Like, not much really. Like, they're already there, they just need to get to the end. They're in the race, they just need to get to the, not the checkpoint, the finish line. Yeah, I'm so smart. Next, I have Hinari, and it's nothing against like her talents or anything. It's just she's so young, like 14 or 15, 14. She's 14, which at 14, you're literally a freshman in high school. And I'm like, girl, at least get, like, I don't know. I feel like such a good age to like start debuting is like 17 to adult age, like 20, 21, 22, whatever. But I feel like 14? You're a baby. She just left middle school and she's a freshman in high school. Like, I feel like people should debut like once they've had that high school, like just had their childhood experience and then boom, just do whatever you want. But then I also get why people are debuting younger, younger, and younger. So I guess, yeah. Next, I have Celeste. I said she was really good at singing. Like, she's really, really good at singing. But she can't sing and dance simultaneously. And they're already looking for people who can do this and are ready. And, excuse me, I just had a little internal burpee. And I feel like she wasn't ready. But, like, she could be. Yeah. Even though Emily is ranked so high and she made it literally to the finale, I don't know. I have her so low and I feel like she shouldn't be this low, but she is low on my list because I'm about to say her name right now. And it's nothing against like her dancing ability or her stage presence. Like, that's already there. She has that. I just don't like the register and the tone of her voice because, like Brooklyn, it's kind of like high pitched. And sometimes it doesn't feel like it's like singy. It just feels like sing talky. Like, I don't know. But it's nothing training can't fix. Like, yeah. Anyways. Next, I have May. And I thought she was a super good dancer. But also, like, a lot of the other girls, they didn't give her, like, enough, like, parts to, like, show out. Like, Laura, Sophia, Manon, Samara, they got a lot of the vocal lines. And not just them, but like a couple other people like Megan, Daniela, they all had like a lot of lines. And with May, she was just a dancer. Like, she had a couple lines here and there, but they never really gave her like lines to actually like showcase her ability of singing like to us. Like, we just know what she did in those 2 lines, which, yeah. Next, I have Ua. And this girl is such an amazing dancer. I just think where she struggles is pronunciation, which it would make sense because English is not her first language. And all the songs that they did for Dream Academy were English songs. So it only makes sense that she probably would struggle. Next, I have Megan, who I don't think she's like a singer. But her one little thing and confidence. Yeah! What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? I was here for it. But I also think she's just like a really good dancer. And sometimes I used to get her and Daniela mixed up a lot. And it's not even because they look alike. It's really because they're like the same height. They usually wear, like, the company usually puts them in, like, similar clothing. They have the same hair color and the same skin tone. And that's literally why I used to get them mixed up. But Daniela has long curly hair and Megan has short, or it's not short, but it's like a medium length kind of straight hair. But they both can literally dance. So, like, it only makes sense that I kind of got them mixed up in the beginning. But I can tell them apart. But yeah, I have Megan here. Not a singer, but a really good dancer. And that note and confident will forever live right here in my cranium. Next, I have Marquise. And I sometimes think she doesn't look really confident with dancing. I think she's a good singer, but I also feel like she kind of faded into the back a lot. I don't think they gave her like what she needed to stand out, like the dancing. She wasn't in the front a lot. She didn't have like notes like that confident line that Megan had, or all the lines that Sophia and Laura have, you know? Yeah. Next, I have Manon. Her best performance, like vocally and dancing wise, was Buttons. This girl, that's when she literally turned it all around, for me at least. And maybe like the people who were like judging them, I think that's where we got Manon. Like, her head was in the game and she ate. But like I said before, like, I feel like she's like a Felix of this group. Like, she's the only one that sang in that really like deeper register, like alto, mezzo, soprano-y, probably more alto-y. But I feel like she was the only one in Dream Academy that had that like really low range. Like, a lot of them sing really high, but Manon, I stand with you. I love it because she's gonna carry those low melody lines real bad. But also she can work on her dancing just a bit. But like in the finale, she was doing really good. But it's just like in the beginning when we were watching them, she kind of like, not that she didn't keep up, but like, I don't know, she didn't like give her all. That's what I'm trying to say. Next, I have Yoonchae. This girl is an amazing dancer and singer, and she has that one run, and let me look at my notes, that one run in Anti-Fragile.
You can't chain me cause I'm gonna break out, gonna break out.
I know exactly what it is now. I'll probably put clips throughout this video of like parts that I'm talking about, but I think Yoonchae is literally a like amazing dancer and singer. I just think she's 15, which I don't always agree with like the age that they debut, but as long as they're still like doing online classes, I feel like it's fine, you know. So next I have Israela. This girl can dance. Like, you wouldn't, like, not that you wouldn't think it, but like they don't put her in the front a lot to where you see it, but if you watch her, she can dance. And I think she can sing. They just don't give her like what she needs to like have like those, because like I feel like they give like the lines that like, hey, like, you know, like belting lines ish to like Israela ever. She always just has like just lines. But when she said she was a real lady,
Easy V doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me,
she ate that up. 4 plus 4, no crumbs left too. So next I have Daniela, and I said in my notes, and I quote, "This girl controls a room when she dances. And for someone with little vocal training, she does her thing." For real. And like, I think Fearless, she put me on with her. I was there with her since Fearless, and I sat and I watched and I was entertained through everything she did. Like, she's just such an amazing performer. Like, she has such great stage presence, which is why I think her and Megan are going to be like the main, I think she might be the lead dancer, but I think they're going to be like the main dance line. Like, they're going to be the dancers. Next, I have Samara. She's a good singer. She has good stage presence. She can dance. But sometimes it just kind of felt like she was just on the same level. Like, not getting any better, but not getting worse. Just like, yeah. Which I feel like I shouldn't have put her this high. Also, Miss Ma'am has some scandals going on with her. It's noted up here. But you can't deny the talent that she does have. So, yeah. Y'all are going to be real surprised when I say my top pick. Y'all probably already know because I'm going through my list, but anyways, next I have Sophia. This girl is a performer. I'm gonna put Sophia and Laura together because I feel like they're both on the same level. Like, they've been ready to debut since this thing started. They can perform well. They literally have the best stage presence. They can sing. Like, what else could I say? I think out of everyone, when it came to singing and dancing at the same time, they literally did the best out of everyone. You know, like, they were ready to debut since they started this whole thing. And that's all I'm gonna say about them. Like, they were in my top 3. Now I'm about to tell you my top pick. So my top pick, like my favorite girl there, was Nae Young. And the reason for that is because just like Laura and Sophia, I thought she was also ready to debut, and she the stage presence was there. Like, it was all there, but she shot herself in the foot when she was talking about going solo while also trying to debut with a group. Girl, should have kept that to yourself. You should have kept that until after you debuted. That would have been smart. But then you just kind of shot yourself in the foot, because even though she was getting high rankings, she just didn't get chosen. And I think that's why, like, that's why I also think Samara didn't get chosen for the finale, because she shot herself in the butt. Keep your thoughts and opinions to yourself until after you debut. But even after you debut, you still might get kicked out the group for being, yeah. And now I'm gonna tell y'all who I really wanted to debut, and I'm gonna leave Nayoung out of it, despite me wanting her to debut, but she messed it up. I'm gonna go off the girls who were in the finale. I wanted Sophia, Laura, Manon. Oh, my lights are flickering. Laura, Sophia, Manon, Daniela, Yunche, and Azraela. Those are the girls that I wanted to debut. And I honestly thought the girls that were going to debut was going to be Azraela, Laura, Sophia, Samara, Daniela, and Yunche. So I was low-key like, whoa, when they didn't say Samara or Azraela. I was like, oh. But yeah, I still think, like, in the end, they chose a really good group of girls. Like, either way they would have went, except Emily, I think they would have had a solid group. Yeah. I think, like, the girls that they chose, I think those were the ones that were the most unique and or powerful in, like, how they perform and such and such. Also, let's talk about the name Cat's Eye. At first, I was like, why Cat's Eye? Cat's Eye, because they were explaining why Cat's Eye, but baby, it was going in one ear out the other, and I was also skipping through it just to find out what the group, like, literally as he was holding that thing explaining the group, I was just like, anyways, I looked it up just to get, like, to explain it, like for real, like the true meaning. It says Cat's Eye is to help ward off evil, protect against unforeseen danger. This stone is commonly known to bring wealth and prosperity and or help people regain lost, which I think is such a good meaning. Like, I don't know what they said. I'm probably not going to go back and watch why they said it, but I feel like protect against unforeseen danger, bring wealth and prosperity, help people regain lost. It's eating, especially like prosperity, wealth, protect against evil. I feel like that's such a good thing. Like I don't know, it feels like lucky, and yeah, that's what it was. It was like powerful, lucky, and I feel like it gives that, like, Cat's Eye. But then you have to think about the fact that a lot of groups, like, I always wonder by their names, but I never look into it, like Blackpink, Stray Kids, G-Idol. I don't know. I never thought about that either. Momoland, Red Velvet, Twice. Like, it's things like that. Like, I feel like you won't understand it unless you look into the meaning of the name, which I'm so lazy. Like, maybe one day I'll get bored, or like it'll be eating me up while I'm trying to sleep and I'm like, I have to look this up. But yeah, Cat's Eye, and then their thing is like this or something. Like, I think it's this or just this. But yeah, so this is everything I had to say about Dream Academy, the finale, my ranking, about the, sorry, I burped again, about the group's name, how I feel about it, what I think about it, and yeah. And I'll see y'all back again with another video essay. Even though I just be talking in like really bad tangents, like I just be everywhere and the points don't be pointing sometimes, but sometimes they make a connection, you know. But anyways, thank you for watching. Mwah.
When the sky is blue and my pink for two and my boy